Hello, I'm here, and I'm going to be reviewing Old and The Suicide Squad. I'm going to review Old first, since I just watched it. I just watched it, and I thought, spoilers for Old, by the way, but, well, before I get into spoilers, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good, but, so, if you haven't seen Old, there will be some spoilers, so if you don't want to know spoilers for Old, I definitely recommend not watching this section of the video, because there will be some spoilers for Old. So yeah, spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so premise is these people go to a beach, and then it just ages them quickly, very fast. And it's an M. Night Shyamalan film, so I was expecting a plot twist the whole time, and there was one. Because, you know, that's M. Night Shyamalan thing, the lighting is horrendous, my bad. But yeah, so the acting was really good in this movie. The dude who was in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and Jumanji: The Next Level, was in this movie, which I thought was really cool because I like him a lot. And he's in Hereditary, but I haven't seen that movie. I want to though; it looks really good. I saw the kill count on it though. I probably shouldn't have watched the kill count of it since I haven't seen the movie, but I did. So whoops. I still want to see the movie though; it looks really good. My dad watched it; he said it was pretty good, but I want to watch it because it looks cool. But yeah, so this movie, I thought it was pretty good. I liked the premise. It was PG-13 though, so the kills you didn't get too much on. I guess it's kind of a horror movie. Is Old considered a horror movie? I don't know if I would consider it a horror movie. Probably not. I don't know. Kinda, maybe a little bit. I don't think I would call Old a horror movie though. I don't know though. Yeah, so yeah, I liked the I don't know, the idea. The plot twist was, M. Night Shyamalan's in the movie, which that was cool. I like M. Night Shyamalan, which he's in all his movies. He's in Unbreakable, Split, Glass, other movies of his. Is he in Last Airbender? Bro, The Last Airbender is a garbage movie. But is he in that? I think he is. That's his movie, right? M. Night Shyamalan has made The Last Airbender, right? Or no, am I wrong about that? I don't know, I think he made it. I don't know, that movie is awful, though. But this movie's not awful. I like this movie, and I love Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. Those are 3 of my favorite movies. But this movie, thought it was good. What else can I say about it? The effects were not, there wasn't a lot of effects. But, like, the aging up thing was an interesting idea, which that's the whole plot of the movie. That scene where that lady falls off the thing, I was like, oh, shit. Like, that was surprising. I was shocking. I was like, oh, Jesus. But plot twist was, so, you see, they say, like, minutes is years on this beach. And at the end of the movie, M. Night Shyamalan was, like, recording them. And whenever they show someone standing on a cliff watching them the whole time, I was like, and I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking, I was like, what if it's M. Night Shyamalan? And it was. I was like, oh. Okay. And then whenever it showed him zooming on them with the camera, I was like, plot twist. It's M. Night Shyamalan filming the movie. So none of it really happened. It's just him filming a movie. But I didn't think that was actually the case. I just thought it was funny to think about that. I was like, that's the plot twist. He's just filming the movie. He's playing himself and he's filming the movie. That would have been hilarious, but no. But so he's like, oh, the brother, so everyone dies except the brother and sister. I kind of skipped past that. I don't know why. Everyone dies except brother and sister. And there's this doctor guy, he keeps talking about Jack Nicholson and some other guy in some movie, which was a funny running joke. And he kills the rapper dude. At least the daughter says that he was a rapper. Kills that guy. And then brother and sister are the only ones alive. They swim to the coral. And I was getting, like, the Shallows vibes, you know, the shark movie with Blake Lively. I was getting some Shallows vibes. I was like, hey, yo, it's like The Shallows. Plot twist movie's a sequel to The Shallows. No. But so they swim to the coral. M. Night Shyamalan sees them. He's like, oh, they're dead. A minute and a half. They're dead. No, he dumbass. Leaves. Goes to his company thing, I guess. Walks in. And then I was getting Cabin in the Woods vibes. I was like, yo, This is Cabin in the Woods. Whenever they even showed the logo, I thought I was like, is this a reference? I was like, is this Cabin in the Woods reference? I thought maybe it was gonna connect to like another M Night Shyamalan movie, like Split did to Unbreakable, like he connected those and then made Glass. I was like, is he gonna do that? Because I haven't seen a lot of M Night Shyamalan movies. I've only seen Unbreakable, Split, Glass, this old, and Last Airbender. If that's his movie, I think I'm 99% sure it is. But that's all the M Night Shyamalan and Stuart Little, because he wrote that movie or produced it, or both. He was involved in Stuart Little, and I've seen that movie. That's hilarious. I want to see his other movies. I want to see The Village. I want to see The Visit, I think it's called. Signs. I want to see all his movies because I like M. Night Shyamalan a lot. I like a lot of his movies. Well, that I've seen. I've only seen like 4. What am I talking about? Or 5. But the movies that I have seen of him besides Last Airbender, I liked. This movie, I didn't love it, but I did like it. But Unbreakable, Split, and Glass, love all 3 of those. Like, those are some of my favorite movies I've ever, like, for real, they're fire. But this movie, liked it. Thought it was pretty good. For a score, not like the A thing, like my sentence-based ones, like Jeremy Johns does, and Cody Leach. Let's see, and Drum Dubs. And does anyone else do that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But let's see. The plot. I didn't even say plots. Plots is old. M. Night Shyamalan, boom, he bada bang, boom, goes into thing. I was getting also Glass vibes because of the secret organization that Sarah Paulson was in. Also, the oldest version of the sister I thought was Sarah Paulson for a second. I was like, is that Sarah Paulson? But I don't think it was. So yeah, they were like they put these people on the beach to test like medicines and stuff, and they were like, oh, this is the cure for this. We're gonna do that. So yeah, that's plot twist. Okay, plot twist, I thought. But overall, the movie, I'd say it was a enjoyable film. It's gonna be my rating. I guess I'll have a different sentence-based rating for every movie, but this movie, I'd say, is enjoyable. Now, let's talk about the Suicide Squad, because I've been meaning to review this movie forever, and I haven't. But, the Suicide Squad. So, love this movie. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. And if you haven't seen the Suicide Squad, there will be some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the Suicide Squad, I definitely recommend you do not watch this video because spoilers for the Suicide Squad. So yeah, 5 spoilers for the Suicide Squad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, love this movie. Thought it was amazing. One of my favorite movies of the year so far. It was so good. Harley Quinn, Peacemaker, Bloodsport. Peacemaker was kind of a bitch actually, but Bloodsport, Rick Flag, no Katana. Where was Katana? In the first movie, she had his back. She had Rick Flag's back. She didn't have Rick Flag's back in this movie. She's got my back. She could kill all you with one sword stroke. It's like more on the line. I advise not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of victims. But no, she didn't have his back in this movie. No one had his back. And he dies. That pissed me off. I did not want Rick Flag to die. I was like, they just fucking killed Rick Flag. That was bullshit, bro. He was like my favorite character in the well, besides Harley Quinn and King Shark. Like, you gonna kill Rick Flag, man? But the beginning of the movie, that massacre scene, holy shit. One of the best scenes in the movie. Because it's so unexpected. Like, I mean, I expected some people to die because James Gunn was like, name 3 people you think, like on Twitter before the movie came out. He was like, name 3 of the characters you think are gonna live. And I was like, oh, okay. Harley. Because, I mean, everyone knew Harley wasn't going to die. Harley's basically invincible. Not really. It's not her powers, but we know they're not going to kill Harley Quinn. And then I was like, Captain Boomerang was wrong. And then I was like, Rick Flag? And I was like, nah, they'll probably kill him. And I was right. And then I was like, maybe King Shark. I was right about King Shark and Harley Quinn living, but more than 3 people lived anyway. Not only 3 people lived, it was a couple. But yeah, so, opening scene, Pete Davidson, kablam, head explodes. I was like, okay, Weasel drowns and dies, but he's not dead. Yondu, what's his name in real life? What's his name? Michael Rooker, he dies. His head also explodes, but that's because Amanda Waller did that. And Javelin, blah, blah, blah. TDK, what's his name? The detachable something like that. The Dark Knight, TDK, The Dark Knight. No, but he might not be dead though, because I think it's Nathan Fillion, right? He can make his arms come off. They shoot his arms. He falls. You see, and then when they do the panning shot of all the dead bodies, you see him, and he's still alive. He's just coughing up blood and shit. But his thing on the screen, when it says they're dead, never says he's dead. It just says injured or something like that. So TDK is still alive. He could be in the sequel. Suicide Squad, if they do a sequel. I hope so, because this movie was amazing. This movie was so good. But yeah, so that scene was fire. And then you get the new team: Bloodsport, Peacemaker, King Shark, Ratcatcher 2, one of the best characters in the movie. Polka Dot Man, one of the best characters in the movie. And some others. Harley Quinn, Rick Flag, they get out of the massacre scene, and Harley takes javelin, and then she goes on her own little side quest where she's got this really cool dress. Corella vibes, even though Corella was Harley vibes. And this came out after Corella, I think. I don't know. I believe this movie came out after Corella. I think it. I'm 99% sure it did. But yeah, so she had that red dress on, and then she bangs this guy and then murders him. Blah. And then she talked about how Joker murdered her dogs. And I was like, well, hold up. Are you trying to tell me Harley's never had dogs? Is she talking about her hyena? Or hyenas, because she only had one in Birds of Prey, but she says dogs, I'm pretty sure, plural. So she got another hyena. So does that mean that Joker in the DCEU found Harley, saw she had 2 hyenas, and murdered them? Are you trying to tell me that Joker murdered Bruce, the hyena, and whatever the other one was that she got? Where's Cassandra Cain? Because Harley Quinn got her to be like her apprentice in Birds of Prey. Where was she? She's not even acknowledged in this movie. What happened to her? Did Joker kill her too? Because it wouldn't surprise me. Is she like on her own adventure? Is she Batgirl now? Because Cassandra Cain becomes Batgirl, I think. Is she like, fuck you, Harley, I'm Batgirl now? Did she join the Birds of Prey? They don't explain it. So I guess Harley's hyenas were murdered by the Joker, which is bullshit. I don't like that. I liked her hyena, and then to have 2 of them, that'd been fire. Imagine seeing Harley Quinn walking around with 2 hyenas in a live-action movie. That shit would have been fire. Cassandra Cain on a mission. Yeah. So Cassandra Cain is doing something, or she's dead. Joker. Also, speaking of Harley, she's back there. Hey, Harley, what's up? But yeah, she's probably not dead. She's probably on like a mission or something. Even though she's like a little kid, but Joker murdered her hyenas, I guess. So then Harley meets up back with the squad. Oh yeah, they try to rescue her. She snaps that dude's neck with her legs. That sounded interesting, the way I said that sentence. Yeah, they're like, we gotta do Project Starfish. And it's Starro, which Starro was fucking dope as shit, bro. Wow, my glasses fell off. He was dope. I loved his CGI. When he comes out, he's like, hey, I'm Starro. I'm gonna murder you. Like, oh shit. Oh, fuck. And then, so the squad that's left, because Melvin, some dude, he gets murdered. And then, oh shit, okay. Taika Waititi is the first Ratcatcher. That was cool. I think they say he's dead, though. Yes, the squad remaining. Oh, Peacemaker and Rick Flag. They get this information from the Thinker, I think is his name, and they're like, oh, we're gonna release this. Peacemaker's like, no, you're fucking not. They get in a fight. I'm like, oh, come on, Rick Flag, beat that invisible guy's ass, because it's John Cena. You can only see a helmet and a costume, but kill him. Doesn't happen. Stabs Peacemaker, you can't see me, stabs Rick in the heart with, what, a tile? Some shit off the floor. In the heart, and they show it. Where's Katana? She didn't have his back. What the fuck was she doing throughout this movie? She could have saved Rick Flag, and that pisses me off, because I like Rick Flag. Joel Kinnaman, I believe his name. Come on, man. Kill Rick Flag. Kind of bullshit is that? So, yeah. And then Bloodsport falls down to where Peacemaker is. Peacemaker's about to shoot Ratcatcher, too, because she's got the information. They shoot at each other, and Bloodsport's bullet goes through Peacemaker's and it hits him in the neck, and he's like, how? And he goes, smaller bullets, because I talked about smaller bullets earlier in the movie. Peacemaker's like, oh, I'm dead now. But he's not. He lives for some reason, because they're doing the series. I thought the show was going to be a prequel, but no, it's a sequel. It takes place after. But, like, why? Because then, you know, in the show, they're going to make me like Peacemaker. And I'm still going to be salty that he killed Rick Flag. In that show, I'm going to be like, oh, Peacemaker's cool. Probably. They're probably going to make me like Peacemaker. And then I'm going to be like, but he killed Rick Flag. Still going to be salty about that. Alright, I don't know which part I was just at shit. Oh, yeah, Peacemaker. So, yeah. Peacemaker dies, not really. But you got Bloodsport, Ratcatcher 2, King Shark, Harley Quinn, Polka Dot Man. Someone else. No, maybe that was it. They're like, we gotta fight Starro. And he's got the little starfish that go onto people's faces and mind control them and stuff. But, so they're shooting him. And then Polka Dot Man, he can disintegrate people with his polka dots, which that effect was fucking cool as shit. He's like, I'm a superhero. And as soon as he started yelling that, I was like, Starro's gonna stomp him. Starro stomps him. It was so obvious because that's in so many movies. Someone yelling something exciting and then just kablam, smashed by something. That's happens so often in movies. So I knew it was gonna happen, and it did. I was like, fucking hell, man, fuck, and it did. So Polka Dot Man's dead, which is stupid. I wanted to see him in future movies, but maybe if they do prequels. Oh, I forgot to mention Captain Boomerang in the beginning of the movie is just massacred by a helicopter blade. I was like, damn, they killed Captain Boomerang in the very beginning of the movie. I was like, Jesus. Yeah, so they defeat Starro because Ratcatcher 2 makes a bunch of the rats go into his eyeball. They're swimming. Harley jumps in with the javelin and just it's like a pool, and they all eating like his veins or whatever in his eye, and the eye's all bloody. He falls over and he stands up like one of the people with the small starfish that he's mind controlling on their face gets up and goes, I was happy floating in space, or something like that. And they made me feel bad for Starro. I was like, bruh, you just made me feel bad for Starro. That was way too quick. They made me feel bad for Starro. And I love Starro anyway, he's a dope villain. But I was like, oh my god, he's made me feel bad for Starro. Hopefully Starro comes back somehow, though, like another version of him, or maybe he just gets resurrected. Because I like Starro a lot. I want Starro to come back. Yes, they defeat him, get in the hell of a chopter. Vanoss reference. They do some stream spots. Not really, just Vanoss. Wildcat. Banana Bus Crew reference. Fly away. Harley, Bloodsport, Ratcatcher 2, King Shark are all alive. Amanda Waller is still a bitch. And, yeah, movie ends with Bloodsport with the rat. I don't remember his name. Was it Bucky or something? Not Bucky. Steve? I'm just saying Marvel character names. No. His name was like Sebastian. His name was Sebastian. Yes. Sebastian, I think. So, I'm gonna just call it Sebastian. I'm pretty sure the rat's name is Sebastian, though. So, Sebastian, maybe, is laying Bloodsport's leg, and he has a rat phobia, but he finally conquers it a little bit. He's like, oh, he's still scared, though. He's like, barely petting him. He's like, oh, Idris Elba is a fire actor, by the way. But, yeah, so stuff goes back to normal. Movie ends. Fire movie. Love the Suicide Squad. I'm going to say that this movie was fucking fantastic. That's going to be my sentence score for this movie. It's fucking fantastic. Alright, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my review for Old and the Suicide Squad. Let me know what you guys think of Old and the Suicide Squad. Old was pretty good. Suicide Squad is amazing. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what you guys think of Old and the Suicide Squad. Next review will probably be the Fear Street trilogy. But yeah, guys, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel and check out some other videos. Old and the Suicide Squad.